Okay, so welcome back to my channel, Looking for a Sign. I'm SJ. You guys know you're my ears and eyes. So we are doing Capricorn. We are doing ancestor messages, okay? I have already shuffled my deck, so I don't have to make time doing that. This is going to be for my Capricorns, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Sorry, that's my dog. If you have, we have grief on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so if you have Capricorn in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node, this message could be for you. Okay, you do know that we are going to have an extended list. Access to the extended is listed down below. Excuse me. At the bottom of this deck is retreat and recharge. Okay, so also if you would like to book a personal reading, my website is down in the description box below as well. Sorry, that's my dog. Okay, so we have Queen Nefertiti, Alchemy, and then we have Hold the Space. The message that I'm getting here with the Alchemy is like whatever you touch turns to gold. Like you have Capricorn placements, you guys have the power to take something from nothing and make it something, okay? Here with Hold Space, the energy that I'm getting here with Hold Space is to make room for what you're creating. Don't just create to keep busy. Make sure that you are creating with purpose. Make sure that the things that you are putting effort into, whether it's relationship, people, projects, okay? Make sure that you are making space for them and not just entertaining or creating just to create because you can, or to keep your mind off of something, or to keep busy. Because I'm hearing it's going to backfire on you come the winter time. I don't exactly know what that means, but it's what it is. Here we have Seven Sisters, creativity, traveler, move in a new direction. Sorry, those are my dogs. So with creativity and with move in a new direction, the energy that I'm getting with this is for you to travel to... Sorry. I have a Lab and German Shepherd mix. And then my second dog is a Husky Boxer mix. The Lab German Shepherd mix is still a puppy, so he kind of does the most. Sorry about that. Zeus. No. Sorry. Okay. So here with the creativity and with the traveling, I'm picking up this energy that your ancestors are wanting you to travel. So if you have an opportunity to travel abroad, to travel to a different state, to travel outside of your city or outside of your comfort zone, they want you to do that because it's going to give you fresh energy and fresh ideas and ways to create. They also want you to be open, I'm hearing, to travel within. Some of you guys are afraid of going within. There's a sense of being afraid of what you'll find, or being afraid, or not necessarily afraid. There's like a control, not being able to control what you'll see or what shadow work or what things may come up. But they're saying don't, because it's going to give you ideas to create. Okay? I keep hearing your bloodline is moving through you. So there are things that they are impressing upon you to create. Okay? This is a very creative bunch here. I'm seeing artwork. I'm seeing things being put together. Like handmade gifts almost, but they're being put together like wood shop almost. Like somebody, like if you were to make a crib for somebody for a baby shower, or to sew a sweater, you know, for your sister for Christmas sort of thing. And then I'm seeing painting. I'm just seeing a lot of creating, poems, writing. Right, I'm seeing a whole lot of stuff. Okay, so this is a really creative bunch. With radical rebirth and trust in the unknown, there is, you have ancestors Okay, somebody, okay. So I don't know who this is for, but there is an older woman who's very stern and very firm, but her energy is just very, like she would be, this is so weird. She would be like the aunt or the grandmother that would actually like let you jump on the couch or would let you jump on the bed. But if you were to try to tell your mom, like, you know, Nana let me jump on the bed, like everybody would be like, Nana, yeah, right. Nana will probably beat your ass. Nana not letting you jump on. And you're like, maybe I just know a whole different side of Nana because she's not like however she is with y'all, she's not like that with me. The energy that I'm picking up here is that there is grieving that's been internalized. And when I say internalized, this isn't just grieving of a loss of a person. It's grieving for the loss of future plans, grieving for relationships, grieving for friends, grieving for experiences that you wanted to have that for whatever reason, like if you were married and you guys had plans on, you know, in the future having kids and the big picket, you know, house with a big picket fence, and then you guys divorced before you could do all that, grieving for that future, grieving for things that you thought you would have at this point in your life, and just because life is life, it's just not where you're at. There's just, in this group, there's just a lot of things you haven't had a chance to grieve because life has happened, and it's like, I don't have time to grieve. I still have to go to work. I still have to make sure my kids are good. I still have to take care of my spouse. You know, I still have to make sure that my siblings are good. And then when you do try to grieve, it's almost like, I don't want to say you don't know how, but there's just this feeling of like trying to force it. And it's like, what's happening? Grief comes in waves, right? So it's not going to be something that you can make time for in your day. You can't just write down, in your planner, I'm going to grieve from 2 to 3. But for some of you, that's how you wish it was, so that you can release this because you know that you've been holding on to it. So here with trust in the unknown and radical rebirth, I don't know who this is for, but within the next 3 weeks, somebody is going to have a massive breakdown. You have been holding in grief and ignoring the signs that you need to spend time by yourself, not with people, by yourself. But there is also this energy that you want to take time by yourself, but you do have people who care about you, and they're constantly showing up. They're not allowing you to be by yourself. They are just making sure you always have someone present. And as much as you appreciate that, for the collective I'm picking up, you everything in you says you need to be by yourself. I see someone like in the shower or in the tub having like just like out of nowhere, it just hits you, just like a massive breakdown. And I'm hearing they'll think they're dehydrated, like they're gonna like, you know, just like release so many tears and just emotions, anger, resentment, and just everything in that moment. But what comes with it is this radical rebirth. What do I mean by that? The energy that I'm feeling like is there's so much that is being suppressed right now that some of you, there's this energy of like, honestly, I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm just running on autopilot. Like I just wake up and go to work, smile, you know, smile and nod, kiss baby, shake hands, and then I go home and take care of my family. Like when I look in the mirror, I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm on autopilot. That's going to be gone. That autopilot is going to be gone. And this Phoenix energy is going to rise. And through that, when I say the creativity is going to be through the roof, it's going to be through the roof. This is important because there's going to be major changes that happen in December and January to where you're going to understand why you have to be in this Phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy. And what I'm also picking up here is like your ancestors are making me feel like it is owed to your bloodline. So some of you guys could come from a bloodline that has a very unique history, because there's a feeling of something being taken. So something was ordained to your bloodline at birth, but it was taken. And it's almost like a lot of you guys, I feel like you'll know if this is the message for you, because it's like an internal thing. Like your intuition will just know. There's this strong feeling of just knowing there's a reason why I'm so different from the rest of my family members. Like, not like in a cocky way, but like you were chosen to redeem what was taken from your lineage. So you may have ideas that are different from other people. You may have the Midas touch, alchemy, everything you touch turns to gold sort of thing, because there's a purpose for that. But in order to appreciate the sacredness of the things that you are creating, these ideas come from your ancestors. They are 101% behind you. And I feel like there's a darkness that you guys have been in for a long time that you're going to be coming out of. And once you guys finally release that and then come out of that fog, December, January timeframe, just watch the things that magnetize towards you. But it's going to be different for everyone, obviously, because this is a Capricorn collective. But there's just this strong feeling of there's a shift that's getting ready to happen, and I can't explain it. Like, the energy that I feel is almost like, you know, like in a movie where somebody is the underdog and you're just waiting for them to like kick everyone's ass who like held them down and kicked them while they were down. Like, you're just waiting for that part of the movie where they get fed up or they finally get strong enough, and you know, those other people have to eat their words. That's how it's like. That's the energy that I get from your ancestors. Like, they know this time is coming. They've known it was coming from the time you were conceived. And it's like, now is the time where they get to step into their full power and redeem our bloodline. So I don't know exactly what that means. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone, but there is a strong energy here that come December and January is just going to be the start of an avalanche of things that are going to be accomplished, or things that are going to happen, or opportunities that are going to come towards you after this whole grieving and just releasing of these things that have been majorly suppressed. Don't be surprised if you start having more vivid dreams, or those of you guys who are spiritually in tune, if your spiritual gifts get stronger. And for some of you, there's certain ancestors that you have, grandmothers, grandfathers, whatever, that you're going to have family members that are going to start noticing, like, the older you get, like, you act more like Pop, or the older you get, like, you just sound like Papa, or you just look like, you know, Nana. Like, great. Listen, it's because they're not playing any games. Like, their energy is with you all the time. So yeah, we're going to go into the extended and we're going to break this down and get more details. The other thing that I can tell you too is that they're also showing me, people are going to have to be cut out your life. So if you haven't started, and when I say people, this is family members. There are family members that they're showing me, cousins, just certain people in your family. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone, that you're going to have to cut ties with, or feed them with like a long hand spoon, because there's just going to be jealousy, envy. It's sad, but it's just going to be a lot of your family members who don't feel like you deserve what is coming towards you, or they just don't understand what it is about you that all of a sudden they look at it like your luck is changing. So I'm going to get more in detail with this, with the extended. I'm kind of excited for you guys, okay? But I'm going to get more in detail with this, with the extended, okay? So for those of you, if this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified every time that I post a reading. For everybody else, let's head to the extended. I want to see what happens, okay? So see you guys in the next one.